Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Tan. How may I help you today?
I heard about monetization option for people of our age that we can unlock additional income for our retirement. What is it?
Monetization is about unlocking the value of your flat. There are a few options depending on whether you prefer to remain in your current flat or move elsewhere.
I see. What if I'm thinking of moving out? My current flat is too big for us. It's only me and my wife. My children are married and they've moved out already.
If you're planning to live with your children, you can consider to rent out your whole flat or right-size to a smaller flat with the Silver Housing Bonus. The Silver Housing Bonus is for eligible elderly household who right-size to a 3-room or smaller flat. If you take up this option, you'll get to enjoy a cash bonus of up to $20,000.
But we really like this current flat. You did mention that we can continue to stay on. What other options do we have?
If you want to remain in your current flat, you can rent out the spare bedroom or sell the tier end lease of your flat back to HDB under the Lease Buyback scheme.
Okay. What is Lease Buyback scheme?
With the Lease Buyback scheme, HDB will buy back a portion of your flat lease from you. Some of the proceeds that you receive will be used to top up your CPF retirement account, so you'll receive a steady stream of monthly income for life under CPF Life.
How do I know how much is my flat value?
HDB appoints a market valuer to conduct a market valuation of your flat. The market value of the lease sold to HDB is the difference between the current market value of the flat and the value of the lease that you will retain. You may choose the length of the lease to be retained based on the age of the youngest flat owner.
Touch wood. What happens if I pass away during the lease?
If a flat owner passes away within the lease period, the owner's spouse or child living in the flat can either take over the ownership until the end of the lease period or return the flat to HDB and receive compensation for the remaining lease.
What happens if I outlive the lease?
No worries. Under the Lease Buyback scheme, we'll ensure the flat lease is able to cover all owners till at least 95 years old. If the owner outlives the lease, HDB will determine the appropriate housing arrangements for them.
So which option is the best?
Everyone have their needs and preferences, and you should consider this before deciding on which monetization option best suits you. There are flat owners who say they do not need a big flat after their children are married and have moved out, so they prefer to right-size to a smaller flat, which may also be closer to where their children live. On the other hand, some choose Lease Buyback scheme so that they can age in place in the same flat in a familiar environment. They can also enjoy a monthly income for life under CPF Life.
How can I share this information with my friends?
They can always go to HDB InfoWeb for more information. If they prefer to speak to someone in person, they can make an e-appointment with us for a financial counselling session at their HDB branch. Every family situation is different, and we provide personalized one-to-one financial counseling to help the family make an informed decision to meet their needs and preferences.
Thank you for your advice. We'll go back and discuss with our children.
Thank you for coming. If you need more information, you may approach us again. This is for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.